apparently someone can quote Karen's secondary infertility video and Khoa just claps and laughs. Okay, what's going on everyone? Your favorite jealous hater is back with some more beef. So here we are yet again. Yay. I feel like I'm on repeat because these two goons just don't stop. I'd much rather be making a video on literally anyone else. But it looks like it's time to slap some ass once again, which is kind of my kink, so it's a win-win for me. To get to my point, some of you may know that cuckboy Khoa posted up on his Instagram stories where he apparently was randomly scrolling through 6 months of content and randomly stumbled upon Karen's prego announcement video that apparently was uploaded but never published, which doesn't really make any sense at all, but we'll get to that later. Now, before I dive balls deep, I wanted to make some sense out of the title of the video. The whole stalking thing may be a bit much, but from all the secret watching KK has been doing on my channel, I mean, what else would you call it?
What do you mean? Apoc, Keren, and Khoa don't even know who you are, and even if they did, they wouldn't give you the time of day, plus they are too busy.
Well, if that's the case, then why did my BFF Khoa give me a shout out on his personal channel?
This pathetic white guy.
They know who I am. Keren just deleted my comment on Kick-Ass and all I did was say hi. I guess Keren dictates what classifies as hate speech. We should all be very grateful that she didn't seek a political career. But what piqued my interest is that the very same day that I put up a poll about whether or not I should talk about my son and my own experience, not even a few hours later, after I posted this, Khoa literally does the same exact thing on his Instagram stories, which was just random as hell. But before we get more into all that dribble, I wanted to mention that after my kick-ass video where I took a big poopy all over the brand and stated that Keren has no fitness-based content or is never in any of the kick-ass workouts herself, and days later she uploads a workout monstrosity where she looks like a 4-year-old tot getting in a bounce house for the first time, in which all this did was prove my point further and make her look even more ignorant. And I would show the footage, but Keren deleted the entire video off of Kick-Ass. Okay, time to be jealous.
Oh, it brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah, I know this has nothing to do with their vlogs. I just want to annoy you before we begin.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm going through our old videos, and there is a video that we filmed about, it was a baby announcement from earlier this year, and as you guys know, we had a miscarriage.
It's just kind of odd that he was randomly scrolling through his old vlogs and just stumbled upon this particular one. He would have had to look through 6 months of content in order to find this video. So you're telling me he was just sitting there going through page after page after page of old videos for no reason at all? I call horse poop. The only reason YouTubers ever look at their old videos aren't for
Precious moments or memories.
it's to look at the analytics to see how good the video is doing and how much money you made. So all he was doing was
Caring about the numbers.
So I never posted it, but
now what confuses me is that the prego announcement video has just been chilling on private for 6 months straight, but was never even published. I mean, I would understand if they posted it earlier, even after the apparent miscarriage, but this was back in June and it's now December. This just seems baseless and unnecessary now. The only thing that makes any sort of sense here is that their channel is dying, which it is, and they're just posting this out of desperation to boost money and views.
Well, maybe they just wanted something for themselves, Apoc. They don't have to share everything, and even if they do, that's none of your business.
What?
Keren filmed this video announcing it to me and surprising it to me, and we just never got back to it.
Not really a surprise if you guys have been trying for months on end.
Oh, we just got back to it.
Words and context matter in everything. He didn't say, oh, we filmed it, cut it up, uploaded it, planned to post it, but then miscarriage happened. He literally just said said, they just never got back to it. These are not the words of people who lose children. They are the words of liars. And think about this for a second. Isn't Keren known for taking insane amounts of pregnancy tests? Where the hell is that? Where are all those tests, Keren? Seems like all the false positives this year just went off to the wind and now are forgotten about. Not to mention, this apparently is a female who has been through a lot within the last year, and prior to the apparent June pregnancy, she just had another miscarriage literally weeks before in late May and also in last December. Plus all her ups and downs with false positives for months. She has a whole ass journey, but her first reaction when finding out she's pregnant in June after all of this is to not go to the doctors first to confirm the pregnancy, like every single woman who has ever lost a child would do. She instead goes straight to Party City, buys all these party favors to set up a photo shoot and film a pregnancy announcement video.
She was just excited, Apoc. She's allowed to be happy.
People who lose children, either to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or whatever, are more worried than excited. I speak from my own experience. After I lost my son and my wife was pregnant again, we both feared that our current son now would also be a stillborn baby. Even after a good second pregnancy with no issues at all, when he popped out, I expected him to be dead too. This is beyond people reacting differently. When you lose a child, it sticks with you for every single pregnancy, and your first reaction isn't to announce it to a bunch of random fetuses online. You'll keep that shit a secret from personal friends or even family until you're comfortable, which after losing a child, you never are until that baby is out in the world. And to be honest, if you disagree, you are very ignorant and have luckily never experienced the loss of a child.
I did edit it and upload it, and it is like a full video, but it's just on private, so should we post it?
So this is what I was going on about. He literally puts out this poll a few hours after I put out mine. I asked people if they wanted to hear my story, and he randomly decides to do the same and claim
He was just going through his old videos.
like this isn't a competition, my dude. Calm your ass down. Y'all don't even have a story though. Just some half-baked ass bullshit with plot holes. Not to mention, look at this damn description.
Oh, here's our surprise baby, guys, that apparently ended up as a miscarriage. But don't forget to watch yesterday's vlog, listen to our podcast,
And buy our merch. These goons are too fucking easy.
Do you guys want to see the surprise, or?
Do you guys want to see the surprise?
Such fucking weird wording. It's quite comical that KK will share something so deeply private and personal but give zero details about it. And when you even question anything, the little Keren cronies will be like,
they don't have to share everything. They can live in the moment. They don't have to tell us anything.
yet the only time they wanna
Live in the moment.
is when they don't do anything in general or when they're doing something shady. When's the last time you've seen a birthday or a holiday or even a trip that wasn't filmed or monetized? All these times where living in the moment would make sense is never off camera. It's always pushed out in a vlog, because if it's not filmed, it means less money. Keren and Khoa don't have to share anything. They don't have to share this video or even put it out on the internet. This is the exact example of something that should remain private between them and share amongst themselves, but they're going to push it out for monetization and clout because that's all they care about. And even if the miscarriages were actually real, they still would be doing the same thing with the same context.
Alright guys, I think I'm going to wait till the morning whenever Karen's awake, and then I'll ask her if she wants to post it, and then I'll let you guys know then.
Keren is literally the same person who clickbaited another female's pregnancy as her own for money and views after the fact of having 3 miscarriages and in the beginning of her apparent secondary infertility issues. Come on, Khoa.
Hey guys, I'll ask Keren and let you guys know whether or not we'll be posting about her dead baby.
She's probably sitting there going, what the fuck are you waiting for?
But it was just cool seeing, I was just going through our videos and I saw a private one that we never posted. I was like, what is this?
Oh, well, it's apparently
The video where Keren announces a pregnancy after losing a couple of babies and having a lot of infertility issues. Funny how Khoa is the one who edited and uploaded this very video, titled it Surprise Baby, filled out the description, and can clearly see the thumbnail of Keren holding her fake baby bump.
But I guess he forgot about all that.
And it just reminded me of and I watched it again, and it was such a happy moment. It was cute.
Then maybe keep that happy moment to yourself instead of posting it for money. Keren and Khoa like to play pretend a lot. They act like they share the special bond with their community. They only do this to make all these fetuses feel special. But this bond is only one-sided. The community worships Keren's asshole, but Keren only sees them as numbers and dollar signs. They both think that they are so above their audience that they can just leave with no warning and not say anything for basically a couple of weeks, leaving their entire community in the dark and expect and know that they'll just be waiting there for them. And the only fans that they really pay attention to are the losers who run their weird ass fan pages. And one more thing before I go poo. I want to point out that Cake acts like Keren can't get pregnant in general, but she's never actually had that issue. It's just sustaining a pregnancy, which are two very different situations. But you hear a lot of back and forth between the two, and that's because they just can't keep up with their lives anymore. Not that they ever could. I also found it odd that Khoa didn't notice Keren's belly at all prior to the announcement. Hey, maybe it just randomly appeared that same day. I mean, anything's possible. It did completely disappear the very next day and never came back. In conclusion,
If they want to be mean to us, then that's fine. I'd rather them be mean to us than to someone.